Well, voters in Georgia are starting to get their ballots in for the Senate runoff election between incumbent Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker. NewsNation correspondent Joe Khalil live for us in Washington with a look at where the race currently stands. Joe?
Hey, Natasha, so it seems like we've been here before. Early voting begins in Georgia today. So voters who want to vote in this runoff can cast their ballots now as this race heats up between Democrat Raphael Warnock and Republican Herschel Walker. The dynamic that we're really watching this time on the Republican side is whether enough Republicans are going to come out and vote for Herschel Walker this time, especially the ones who came out last time to vote for Governor Brian Kemp. There's a lot of speculation that the support for Governor Kemp really did a lot of favors for Herschel Walker. Kemp is the more popular Republican by far when it comes to polls and actual election results. He did far better. So this time around, Herschel Walker is not going to have Brian Kemp on the ballot to maybe carry him like he did last time. Kemp just released an ad for Herschel Walker that aired statewide in Georgia on Thanksgiving Day. We're going to give you just a little taste of it here.
Herschel Walker will vote for Georgia, not be another rubber stamp for Joe Biden. That's why I'm backing Herschel.
On the Democratic side now for Raphael Warnock, the challenge is going to be urgency. Natasha, we already know that no matter what happens, Democrats are going to keep control of the Senate. And so Democrats around Warnock are worried that voters may see the stakes in this election as less intense than they were before, knowing that their party is going to keep the Senate. Warnock's campaign team, knowing that, has been going on the offensive, and they've been a little bit more aggressive in their new ads toward Herschel Walker, trying to paint him as somebody who is dishonest. Here's, again, a little bit of the Warnock ads.
Instead, he repeats the same lies, trying to distract from what we all know is true about him. But I think Georgians will see his ads for what they are. Don't you?
So quick look at the head-to-head polling right now. The most recent AARP poll, as you see, has Warnock ahead of Walker by about 4 points as voters start to cast their ballots this week. And one more note that we should mention, just a couple days ago, the Warnock team went really on the offensive against Herschel Walker, finding some tax returns where he listed his Texas property as his primary residence and not his Georgia home. So they've been slamming him on that. That's got sort of echoes of the Dr. Oz in New Jersey race. It was the same argument that was used against him. We'll see in a couple of weeks if that's actually going to be an effective one, Natasha.
Yeah, interesting. And Joe, you talked about the stakes a little bit here. We know Democrats are going to keep power in the Senate no matter what. So explain, what is the real difference if Democrats have a 50-50 Senate versus having a 51-49 majority?
Yeah, so for those who pay close attention to the Senate, that difference is actually very important. If Raphael Warnock wins and Democrats are 51-49, that means that for all of the committees in the Senate, Democrats can sort of stack the committee in their favor. Right now, in a 50-50 Senate, the committees are split exactly evenly. But Democrats would have larger numbers by 3 or 4 senators per committee, which means for important bills, which means that for judges confirming them, it becomes much easier for Democrats to do. So there's real consequences there. It also means Kamala Harris wouldn't have to come from the White House and break all of the 50-50 ties. And senators like Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema have really, really outsized power for Democrats when they can be the sort of lone vote that holds out on certain things. In a 51-49 Senate for Democrats, you don't exactly have that dynamic. So for those reasons, it is really important, despite, whether most people see it that way or not.
Yeah, I appreciate you breaking that down for us. Joe Khalil live for us in D.C. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.